We've been warning our people, and our people have continued to ignore the voice of God. Well, God gonna speak louder. God gonna speak louder and louder. Since floods and earthquakes and wildfires and shootings and unalivings and abortions and AIDS and cancer and eviction notices and being homeless and being strung out is not enough, God gonna turn the volume up some more. And everything gonna go smooth. Our people think we just gonna party and turn up and whatever God got for me is for me. Our people better wake the hell up, man. It's a horrible day coming to this society, and God is reaching out his hand to wake you up, black man, to wake you up, Hispanic man, Hispanic woman, Native American man and woman. You think it's a lot of us missing now. Wait until 911 get cut off. Black man, you don't even realize that the same police officers that your church taught you were the ones that protect the community, they quitting all across the country. Right. You know why they quitting across the country? Because they signed up to be able to unalive black men. And they catching too much flack for breaking your neck and breaking your jaw at the traffic stop. They're getting too much exposure every time they execute some pregnant sister in the ghetto somewhere. So they quitting their jobs all across America. But they not quitting their jobs because they can't. They quitting their jobs so that they don't have to respond to that badge no more. They didn't go anywhere. They didn't disappear. They've been planning for this since Barack Obama's name was put on the ticket to run for president. We've been warning our people, and our people have continued to ignore the voice of God. Well, God gonna speak louder. God gonna speak louder and louder. Since floods and earthquakes and wildfires and shootings and unalivings and abortions and AIDS and cancer and eviction notices and being homeless and being strung out is not enough, God gonna turn the volume up some more. Give me that awake, awake. What is that scripture? Awake, awake, O Israel. It should be like 58:1. Give me Isaiah 58:1. You understand? Huh? Oh yeah. No, awake, awake. It's high time. It should be 58:1. Like that's what the Lord wants our people to wake up. You don't realize, as it was in the biblical days, do you know that God sent Noah out on the street just like we on the street right now? God sent Noah, you learn about in the Bible, black man. Noah stood on the street and spoke just like we're speaking now for 150 years before God flooded the world and took everybody's life but 8 people. And just like you walk by hearing the voice of God's prophets, they didn't give a damn about what Noah was talking about until the flood waters came. That's when they started to care. Until the flood came. That's when they were concerned about it. Do you know the whole time before the famine came in Isaiah's day, God sent the prophets to warn our people to change, to stop worshiping the gods of other nations, to stop making interracial marriages, to stop aborting your babies, unaliving our children, to stop having sex with another brother's woman, for sisters to stop divorcing their man and being a hoe like Brittany Renner. Don't you know God sent the prophets on the street for thousands of years? Nobody gave a damn. Then God sent a famine and everybody starved. Just like during COVID. Just like empty grocery stores. Just like the hospitals being filled to capacity. Just like trying to catch your breath and COVID-19 take the very breath out of your lungs. God is not playing. God is getting ready to unleash unspeakable hell on this earth, and you have been conditioned to ignore the prophets of God your entire life. Grandma taught you. The brother just stood here talking about grandma. His whole life he's talking about grandma in the church. Grandma in the church never taught him to listen to the prophets of God. Grandma in the church didn't teach him when the voice of God is speaking, that's where you should be. You understand? We've been hearing the wrong voice all of our lives, man.